Hey friends, if that joke got you laughing, hit that subscribe button to keep the fun rolling into your feed. Don't skip the last one, it's a special zinger just for you. A young guy skipped work to go golfing. On the second hole, as he lined up his shot, a frog near the green croaked, "Ribbit, 9-iron." Boom, the ball landed 10 inches from the hole. At the next hole, he asked, "What now?" Stunned, he turned to the frog. "You must be a lucky frog." He looked around, nobody there. Again, "Ribbit, 9-iron." Chuckling, he swapped clubs and swung. "Ribbit, lucky frog." He brought the frog along. "Ribbit, 3-wood." He followed the advice and nailed a hole-in-one. By the end, it was his best game ever. "Where to next?" he asked. "Ribbit, Las Vegas." "And that, Your Honor, is how my wife ended up in my hotel room." Off they went to a casino. "Now what?" "Ribbit, roulette." "What should I bet?" "Ribbit, $3,000, black 6." A long shot, but he bet it. The wheel spun and he won big. April Fool's Day is his holiday. Now get out. In a luxe hotel suite, he said, "I don't know how to thank you." "Ribbit, kiss me." His lawyer argued, "Your Honor, Christians have Christmas, Jews have Hanukkah, but atheists get nothing." He kissed the frog, and poof, it turned into a stunning 28-year-old woman. An atheist, fed up with Christmas and Hanukkah, sued for a holiday of his own. Claiming discrimination, the judge banged his gavel. Case dismissed. The lawyer protested. "Atheists deserve a holiday." The judge smirked. "Your client has won April 1st. Psalm 14:1 says, the fool says in his heart, there is no God." A man met a captivating woman and asked her out. She said, "If you just want to sleep with me, skip the dates, buy me a Swiss Army knife." He got her a top-notch Victorinox. That night, she placed it in a chest half full of identical knives. "I'm young and desirable now, but one day I'll be old and grey. Then, a young man will do a lot for a good Swiss Army knife." I stood in front of a mirror, repeating, "I do not have a headache." It worked. Then led him to the bedroom for an unforgettable night. Over tea the next morning, he asked, "Why all the knives?" She smiled. A woman rushed home, thrilled. "My headaches are gone." She added, "You've been lackluster in bed lately." Days later, he came home, swept her into the bedroom and said, "Don't move, I'll be back." He ran to the bathroom, returned and made passionate love like never before. Peeking into the bathroom, she saw him chanting at the mirror, "She's not my wife." For instance, Native American Indians are the most passionate lovers, Jewish men are best at satisfying women, and Southern rednecks have the most stamina. "She's not my wife. Maybe the hypnotist can help." Her husband asked, "How? Business or vacation?" "I'm lecturing at a sexual studies convention in Chicago." He asked, "Margie sent me to a hypnotist." "That's great," he said. Round 2 was even better. He agreed and went. "Wow," she gasped. "That was incredible." "Don't move," he said, dashing back to the bathroom. Amazed, she followed him the 3rd time. His funeral's Saturday. A man boarded a plane and sat next to a gorgeous woman. "Business," she said. His jaw dropped. "What's that like?" "I shared insights from my experience," she said. She blushed. "Sorry, I don't even know your name." He grinned. "Tonta Goldstein, but my friends call me Baba." Frank took his blind date, Heather, to an amusement park. They'd alternate picking activities. Heather chose first. "I want to get weighed." Frank took her to the weight guesser, who said 128 pounds. She stepped on the scale, 130 pounds. After a Ferris wheel ride, Frank asked, "What now?" "I want to get weighed." "You did twice." "No, I didn't." Reluctantly, he took her back. The guesser said, 130 pounds. The scale confirmed it. This went on, Frank suggesting rides, Heather insisting. "I want to get weighed." Exasperated, Frank dropped her off. Her roommate Lisa asked, "How was it?" Heather sighed. "Weezer, it was warmy and wowsy." A jobless, heartbroken woman planned to end her life at Manhattan's docks. As she prepared to jump, a sailor shouted, "Stop. Don't do it. I'm sailing to Europe tomorrow." I'll sneak you aboard and we'll start a new life together. You'd set the goose down, cover it with the bucket, put the paint on top, and I'd hold the chickens. Carry it in one hand, tuck a chicken under each arm, and hold the goose in the other. I've got nothing left, she cried. He sure is. This is the Staten Island Ferry. I'd walk you, but I'm weighed down. He hid her in a lifeboat, bringing food and blankets nightly. What are you doing here? For 3 weeks, they shared sandwiches and made love in the dark. A sailor smuggling me to Europe for a new life. He's been screwing me. Life's tough, but give it a chance, he said. She agreed. During an inspection, the captain found her. As they walked, he said, "Let's take this alley shortcut." "I'm a stowaway," she said. The captain sighed. A farmer took his truck for repairs, but the mechanic couldn't fix it right away. Walking home, he bought a bucket and paint at the hardware store. "I'm a widow with no protection. How do I know you won't pin me against the wall and have your way?" Then to chickens and a goose at the feed store. Struggling to carry everything, a little old lady asked, "Can you tell me how to get to 1603 Mockingbird Lane? My farm's nearby," he said. She suggested, "Put the paint in the bucket." He thanked her and followed her advice. She eyed him, shocked. He said, "I'm carrying a bucket, paint, to chickens and a goose, how could I?" She smirked. A newlywed went for a checkup. "Congratulations, you're pregnant," the doctor said. But due to a rare issue, no sex until after the baby's born. She told her husband, who agreed reluctantly. A month later, he begged just once. She smirked. "Why bother searching? Give me the $100. I'll handle it." Sympathetic, she said, "Take $100 and visit a sex worker. I want you happy." His wife, surprised, asked, "Back so soon?" Downstairs, the neighbor's wife saw him grinning. "Why so happy?" Touched, he left. "I took her to a gas station. She started drinking after our breakup and never stopped. And that's when the fight started." He explained. He agreed, paid, and returned home. The neighbor offered to do it for the $100. Who knew someone could celebrate that long? And that's when the fight started. His wife fumed. "That jerk. When she was pregnant, I did her husband for free. Last night, my wife demanded an expensive outing. After retiring, I went to the Social Security office. The clerk asked for my ID. You should have dropped your pants, you might have gotten disability, too. And that's when the fight started. But I'd forgotten my wallet." She said, "Unbutton your shirt." Seeing my silver chest hair, she approved my application. I told my wife, who smirked, at my high school reunion. My wife caught me staring at a woman chugging drinks. "Who's she?" "My ex," I said. My wife raised an eyebrow. At a restaurant, the waiter took my order first. "Strip steak, medium rare." "Aren't you worried about mad cow?" he asked. "No, she can order for herself." And that's when the fight started. My wife was frowning at the mirror. "I feel old, fat, and ugly. Compliment me, your eyesight's near perfect." And that's when the fight started. A woman left her husband a letter saying she was done and leaving. She hid under the bed to watch his reaction. He read it, added something. Devastated, she crawled out and read his note. "I saw your feet, idiot. I'm just getting bread." One teed off and a ball hit a man on the next hole who collapsed, clutching his groin in agony. She rushed over, apologizing. "I'm a physiotherapist, I can help." Then whistled happily, changed clothes and called someone. "Hey, babe, I'm heading out." The fool finally realized I was cheating and left. I shouldn't have married her, I wish we'd met sooner. He left. Two women were golfing. He groaned, "I'll be fine." She insisted, gently moving his hands, unbuttoning his trousers, and massaging inside.